What's up, guys? I hope you're having a great start to your Monday morning. Well, I'm going to give you an even better start because what we're going to do here is teach you guys how to trade up to 1 million coins or even beyond. The reason why I'm actually doing this video is because my last few trading videos have actually banged, like next level banged. And when I mean next level banged, I mean that there has been a lot of people actually just requesting more trading videos from me. So what I thought is to actually provide you guys a video where you guys can actually trade your way up to 1 million coins. And guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Mannii. I am a content creator, streamer who does basically trading and investment videos, and we do other FIFA related content. We have a series called Two Truths, One Lie as well. But you guys mainly come here for the trading aspect of things, FIFA 21, sniping filters as well. So yeah, those filters have absolutely banged, and this video is going to bang it as well. So guys, make sure to smash out that like button, subscribe if you're new, so that you guys never miss a thing. I try and do daily uploads if I can. If possible, I even upload twice or 3 times a day. I want to give back as much information or as much filters or as much trading advice to the community as possible for free. So guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and yeah, follow me on Twitter if you really want to support this journey and want to be a part of it. And yeah, that will be absolutely amazing. But let's go straight into it and let's talk about this video. Now, this video is so amazing because it is how to trade up to 1 million coins or beyond, as I said earlier. Now, what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be digging deeper into what methods you should use at what times and how to trade up to 1 million coins. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make 1 million in a day. I'm not saying that you're going to get 1 million in 3 days. But what I am saying is if you use these methods, you will definitely get up to 1 million a lot quicker than other methods, say, or if you're stuck and you don't know what to do, this will definitely help you out. So firstly, we're going to start with the method from 1,000 to 10 or 20,000. Normally I do this till 20,000, but a lot of people I know do this method all the way up to 250k, and they just completely ignore the next method. You guys can do that if you want to. A lot of these methods can be used in conjunction with each other, but I normally do this method starting from 1k to 20k. So firstly, what you want to do is you literally want to go to silver rare, and you want to find the same nation, same league. So for example, England Premier League, right? And you want to see the cheapest buy now. There is nothing available because of Icon SBCs currently at less than 900 coins. So what you really want to do is basically just keep on bidding for these cards and selling them up at 900 coins. Or you can go ahead and just snap these cards for 600 each. And thing is, right, it's very, very good way to make coins. But if, say, the English filter is not working, you guys can always go to France, go to Ligue 1 and do the exact same thing. Now, with Ligue 1, they actually sell at 600 coins anyway. So what you would want to do is actually pick these cards up at around about 250 or 300 coins. Now, some of these cards actually go for a lot more because they're in the marquee matchups or something like that. But the reason why this method is so good is because it could be France in Ligue 1 and Germany in Bundesliga and Italian in Serie A. Now, as I said, you go to like 550, there are Germans here. You go to then you can just literally go and move between the ranks. So you can see defenders are there, midfielders are there. And what I tend to do is actually look at 600 coins and see what isn't available. This is so that I can find the best filter. Now, there's a couple strikers, there's 2 strikers basically at 500 coins or less. So what you want to do is literally just try and pick up a couple strikers for around about 300 coins or less. So all you need to do is bid on this card 300 coins, and then obviously you keep on doing this, you keep on trading, and you keep on doing these methods. Now guys, if you want to see these methods in more detail, make sure to check out the trading videos playlist. I'm going to put it in as a card over here. The reason I'm putting it as a card is because I can't compress everything into one video, like showing you the snipes, showing you who we're buying. So we're basically going to show you the methods, what the filters are, how to actually sort out the filters yourself. And if you really want to look at it in detail and see what proof that these methods do work, firstly, there is proof already in the pudding. But if you want further proof, just go into these trading filters or trading videos and just see them out, because I have different methods for different budgets as well. So yeah, German, Bundesliga, forward, silver res. So you really just want to trade with silver res, and Premier League if you really wanted to, Championship you can do. But yeah, let's go on to the next method. So the next method is normally done from 10,000 to 250k or 20k all the way to 250k. And as I said, some people just like to trade silver res all the way to 250k, but this method I like to trade because you can get some really good deals. Now this is actually the shadow method. So a lot of people call this tech avion. I just like to call it the shadow method. I mean, guys, put it down in the description below. Do you prefer the name tech avion or do you prefer the shadow method? So what you want to do is you want to go gold rare, but then you want to also go defender, or you could do midfielder if you really wanted to and see the cheapest price. Now a lot of the times the cheapest price is around about 1.6 or 1.2 or whatever, right? But what I like to do is go slightly above that to around about 2,000 coins and look for a league in demand. The reason being is if that league isn't there, like for example, if Premier League, if you go Premier League and you see 2,000 and there's one page of supply, then you're like, okay, we can really trade with this, we can find some deals. But there's more than one page supply, so we're going to go to another league, we're going to go to League Earn, and there's only 2 cards here. So that just tells me that there are some deals to be had, and this Diallo here probably sells for a little bit more than 2k. Anyway, so there are 2 things that you guys can do. You can either buy these cards and sell it at 2.1k, so you can buy this card, sell it at 2.1k, or what you guys can do is watch the cards to see what they sell for and see their price. So really and truly, this method is all about learning prices and understanding prices. So what you actually want to do is you want to go to 700 coins, you want to go to defender, and you want to see some prices. Now Kimpembe is around about 3k. That means you want to keep on adjusting this price and not the max price. The main reason being is because if you adjust the max price, you're actually limited to what you can actually buy. And what you want to do is make sure that you can see the 59th minute and more than a couple options. So this Florenzi here, if we can pick him up at 1.1, and the reason why this method is pretty great is because you can pick up cards that are on bids. Now because the market is actually quite glitchy, if you press square over here and just go to defender shadow, it will actually take you to a lot of cards that you can literally pick up. Now Kimpembe will sell for 3k, so what we could do is just pick up a couple Kimpembes. Marquinhos will sell for like 7k, so we could, or 7.5k rather, so we could pick up a Marquinhos for 6.7. and really and truly I do urge that it's easier to actually pick up deals when you're bidding for these cards rather than actually going out of your way and just going to snap them, you know, because firstly there are more cards accessible on the market that way. So let's check out Marquinhos' price. So as you can see, Marquinhos is solidly selling around about 8k with a shadow. So if we can potentially win this for 7.1, and guys, as you can see, we've actually won the bid for the silver, and what we are going to do is we're just going to relist him up for 600 coins. It seems like we've picked up this Marquinhos for 7.3k. We'll be able to sell him for 7.9, 8k on a lazy, 8k on a lazy, and then we would be making 330 coins profit per card for this Marquinhos. But the best thing about this is if you take out your snipers or if you are bidding, there are some cards you can make in excess of 1,000 coins per card. So you can honestly really benefit from that. But the reason why I like bidding, and I don't mind paying a little bit of a premium and still making a bit of profit, is because it is easy coins at the end of the day to trade you all the way up to that 1 million coin mark. Now what we are going to be doing is take you through the next method and what I would do from 250k all the way up to 1 million coins. Right guys, so what you guys are going to want to do for the next method is actually some trend trading to make some coins. Now the reason why this is so effective is because if you've got something like 250k, if you pick up like 10 cards that are like 17 or 18 or 19k that will go up by 3, 4, even 5k throughout the day, you can make around about 30-40k just chilling. Now the reason why this is more of a passive way to make coins and an easy way to make coins with 1 mil is because the more coins you get, the higher rated cards you can do this with, or the more expensive cards you can do this with. So you can even start this from 100k if you guys really wanted to, and then you can do shadow trading on the side while this is happening. So as I said at the beginning, you can use multiple methods to actually make coins in conjunction with each other. So I actually use this method and shadow trading method to make my coins. Even now, past 1 mil, this is how I make my coins. So what I do is I actually go over to Footbin. So let's go over to Footbin right now. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the top, or the popular players. Then you want to look at prices, right? So anything less than 100, 150k, I would say is a good price to look at, a good price to look at and pick up players for. So if you look at Valverde, let's say Valverde, for example, he's a cheap option. So I take one Valverde, and then I'll take a couple medium price options. So a Yedder and a De Jong. Okay, so let's look at these 3 options right now. So Valverde, Yedder and De Jong. So now what we're going to do is we are actually going to pick up these cards and look at what price is a good price to actually pick up these cards. So today the cheapest price that this Valverde was is at 7.5 throughout the whole of today. Yesterday his cheapest price actually went as low as 7.9. So actually his price is the cheapest it has been in a while, which means that this is a really good price to pay. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up like 10 of him for less than, we're going to snipe him at profitable margin of 7.3k. Now today his price is going up at 7.8 right now, and yesterday his price was as high as 8. Well, he went up, he basically dropped from 9k. So what we're going to do is find the middle ground and say 8.6k just before the panic around this time tomorrow. So 8.6k is, or yesterday, sorry, is what we're going to pick him up, sell him for. So that means we're going to go ahead and go over to PS4, look at Valverde, and we're going to buy loads of him. And we're just going to trend trade, because we know that his price is going to go up before supply, but it's going to come down before supply. So you don't want to do this like hours before supply. You want to do this at least a good 6, 7, 8 hours before supply, or 2 or 3 hours after supply, because their prices will start to go up after supply. So this is probably best to do it around about 8 p.m. With the low rate cards. But I'm just going to show you Valverde, for example. I know that we highlighted 2 other cards, but whatever you do with this card is what you would be doing with that card anyway. So what you want to do is check his lowest buy now. His lowest buy now is 7,700, right? 7.7, 7.8, 7.8, and he lazies as well, which is the best thing, because this guy's so popular. He also lazies at 8k. If you guys really wanted to, you could just literally get him for 7.2, but because his price is slowly rising and you can see that, you want to pick up as many as you can for as little as possible. So what we're going to do is go ahead and keep on sniping this card at, let's say, 7.4. To be fair, we could even go 7.5 and pick up a couple of these cards. Now this one's got a shadow. Oh, if that, okay, so this one's got a shadow, and if you pick up ones with shadows, they will be able to sell for even more. So what we're gonna do is thing is, if you have 250k, you want to pick up like 5 to 10 of this card. You want to pick up 5 to 10 of other cards as well. So yeah, we're gonna go 7.5, and as you can see, and thing is, the best thing about this is there was one available for 6.5. There will be more available as the day. So what we've actually done is we've just picked up 4 Valverdes. Now all we need to do is literally pick up sell him for a coin amount that we are happy with selling him at. So I'm literally going to list him up for 3 hours at 8.5k, and you guys can do the same. You can list him up for 3 hours if you want. You can list him up for 1 hour and then just keep relisting him. But this is what I tend to do, and it tends to work a lot. And really, that is really good coins. I know that I just put the shadow one in there for 8.5k, which was a bit of my bad. However, it is fine. Like, we're going to be making around about 600 coins per card after tax. Now This method is so good at making coins because you don't really need to, you literally buy them at the normal price or just below the normal price, let them sell in 3 hours in their own time, and then you guys have just made profit. And really there's no risk, especially if you consider his price is already 8k. So after he drops down to 7.5, his price at 8k, worst case scenario, if he doesn't sell for 7.5k, we will be able to relist this card for 8k. Now the reason why you need 250k is because you can do this for 10 Valverdes, 20 Valverdes, 30 Valverdes, and then you can also buy 10 of the other cards. Like you can buy 10 Banyeras, and you can buy 10 of another card like De Jong or something like that. Now Banyera, for example, is around about 17.7k. His price is also rising, so he looks like he can rise and hit 20k. And this is literally all you need to do for trend trading. If you can see a card at its low point after looking at a card, and you can see his card about to rise, then what you want to do is pick some up. Now we just picked up one Banyera for 17k. I'm just showing you guys an example of trend trading, and because this one has a hunter as well, we are literally going to list him up at 20,000 coins, and after this one sells, guys, we'll be making 2k profit. So honestly guys, this is a really good and effective way of making coins, because if I was to check with hunter, and let's go to 20,000 coins, so yes, there are loads available, but what you want to do is go to that 59th minute. So yeah, that's why I do recommend golds for now. And the reason why I also say do it with golds or do it with any card, to be honest, the most effective one to do it with for sure are rule breakers. So guys, as you can see, past the 3 hour mark, okay, there's one page, there's 2 pages. There's 2 pages past the 3 hour mark, which means that people are doing this method, but there's only 20 pages, 20 cards of supply after the hour mark, which also means that compared to demand, because he is in the popular section, that this card will sell for 20k. So yeah, honestly guys, this is a very effective way of making coins. And guys, if you have enjoyed this content, I want to see more ways of making coins and different techniques, then let me know in the comments down below. I mean, this is a way that I have actually made 1 million coins, and I'm only showing you the way I've made 1 million coins and the steps that I've done, so that you guys can see from it and also do or make your own twist to it. So it's not a way to make 1 million coins in a day or in 2 weeks, or there is no time limit to this. It's information I'm giving to you based on how it made me make 1 million coins. So yeah guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Till next time, I'll see you guys in a bit.